Madonna, dude. Madonna's top 10. Each of us picked up top 10. So we're gonna give you guys our top 10, and I'm gonna bet you right now there's gonna be songs on this list that you guys didn't even think of. But this is gonna be a fun one, dude, because we've been doing these top 10 lists, and it's fun to do them. First of all, hopefully it's just as fun to watch them. And yeah, I'm stoked for this one, dude. Great idea to do Madonna.
Yeah, this would definitely be a good one, especially for 80s buffs like us. Especially, I mean, not especially, but I mean, considering she's really kind of across multiple decades and everything. I mean, she is still defined by the 80s. I mean, her as an individual, I can't stand her. Her musically, she's the absolute queen of pop of the 80s. Like you just cannot get around it. I mean, she was I'm not gonna say on MJ level, but she was touching on some of the things that MJ did and was doing. So that to me is saying a lot.
I mean, I was comparing her this today to, Prince. I mean, in terms of iconic, she's like, you said, she has to be in the conversation with MJ. I mean, I know what you're saying, but it's kind of like, how many people got one name like Elvis, Prince, Madonna? I mean, it's like, she's in the conversation, and especially for the era. And it's funny you say 80s too, because yes, I think of her as an 80s artist, but then as you start making this list, dude, I probably have maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 that are from the 80s. And so, a lot of them are later, which I was actually very surprised at myself for that because I was expecting to pick all 80s stuff, So in fact, I don't know if I should give it away early, but I didn't even pick a song off the first 2 albums. So it just speaks to her catalog, I think. And when we go through this, you guys are going to see just a reminder of just how deep her catalog really is, how diverse she really was, and just how she was paving the way, man. I was gonna say she kept up with the times, but she's one of those artists that you and I talk about that was setting a standard, not just following the trend.
Right, exactly. And like one of those things I think that always kind of tells that a lot too, like all the things you just said about, with the single name and kind of being in that realm of Prince and MJ and stuff like that. She was also one of those few artists where you can go back and look at that decade. Millions of girls dressed like her, did their hair like her. I mean, it was more than just the artist. Like she was seriously just an ultimate cultural influence at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. So we're going to get into it, man. Madonna, dude. And yeah, I mean, I just been putting together my little collection again because I didn't want to beat a dead horse here, but I sold off my collection, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever. So I'm getting it together. So I got, first 2 Madonna albums because honestly, those are the most affordable ones. So we started there. And the True Blue right there, which I've always said True Blue is kind of my favorite Madonna, but as we go through this list, man, anyway, we should just get started. But there's just some fun stuff on here, and it's not all early. So
yeah.
How do you want to do this? I know we both normally, guys, we've done like this thing where we rank, what did you pick 10th? What did you pick 9th? Or however it went, or where did we land on a specific tune? Well, this time I think both of our lists were so different and kind of a whole diverse collection between the two of us. We're just going to each go through our top 10. Should we start at 10 and work our way to 1?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start at 10 and work our way up to 1.
Why don't you kick us off?
Okay. I'll jump right into it. At number 10 on my list is coming off of that nice album you have right behind you there. And I'm going with Open Your Heart. Yeah. That's going to be number 10 on my list. And of course, I mean, again, there's so many different ways you can make a top 10 Madonna list, and they're all correct. Something about that song I thought was one of those fantastic crossovers between the kind of dancey and poppy thing that she did. And I just think for some reason it came together very, very well in that song. And so it sticks out in my mind just because of that. And you'll probably hear me saying that quite a bit as we go through and do this, because there were kind of different flavors or different feels that she tried to give in certain songs. And you kind of got used to, this is a slower Madonna song. This is her trying to be more sexy. This is her trying to be more dancey and clubby and that type of thing. And and that song just really kind of brings a few of those elements together. And of course, the video was absolutely classic, which was also kind of something that really has an impact. So number 10 on my list, Open Your Heart from good old True Blue.
Great pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to do this without teasing my future picks, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm just gonna, so I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna comment on your picks because
Okay.
we're both gonna be commenting as we go along because I'm sure we're gonna have some overlap here. So
Right.
I'll just go with my 10th on the list. That's a great pick, by the way. So 10th on my list is Vogue. I mean, I had to get Vogue in there just because, you know, I don't want to make it. I want to. This list is personal, by the way, but with Vogue, it's almost universal in the sense that anyone that wasn't into Madonna yet was into Madonna when Vogue came out. Like that was it, dude. That was the one that like I think captured the nation and the world with the whole Vogue and you know and the dance and all that stuff, you know, the Vogue dance and everything. It was just so iconic. It was a reminder that she was still out there doing her thing. And so yeah, 1990. So yeah, right there at the tip of March of 1990, the tip of the 90s, you know. There's probably a lot of people that thought, you know, well, Madonna did her thing already, but man, she just kicked it off with sort of like round 2 with her pointy, you know, lingerie or whatever, you know, that she was out there doing her thing, man. It was like, so yeah, Vogue. And I put it at 10, you know, dude, if you'd asked me where I put Vogue before I actually went through this list, I would have probably put it higher, but, man, so much good stuff to come. But yeah, Vogue, dude, I got to get it on the list somewhere. So number 10.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I had to pull off the list just because I can only do 10, but it's definitely one of the first ones I wrote down. So I totally agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
So, all right. So moving to number 9, I'm going to go with a little piece off of the Immaculate Collection, which is Justify My Love. That's what I'm going to pull off of that one. I mean, again, just one of those, the classic beat of it, you know, kind of going more of a not a soulful groove, but there is kind of like a funky element to it. I mean, that particular sample that she used in that. And I like the fact that she didn't sing much through that song, like the way she kind of did almost like part spoken word, part just kind of like burlesque type of presentation, vocally kind of thing. And it was just kind of, it was something different, especially for the time. Like that's not the type of stuff that was coming out. So yeah, really, really solid song. And that's one that I'd have no problem putting the number 9 on my list. Justify My Love.
Yeah, another great one, dude. It makes me think too, as I'm going through this, is that Madonna was never shy about collaborating. You know, and in terms of being so diverse, I know she would bring people into the studio, and you said it was funky, and there's a lot of that in her music, even in the early stuff that's funky, and then even the electronic stuff as we go through this and stuff. Anyway, I love how diverse she was, and always collaborating, you know, and stuff. So anyway,
well, yeah, I mean, she was definitely smart with that because, you know, the number of things that she brought Rogers in on, Niles Rogers. I mean, everyone knows he is the absolute funk master, and I think that's really part of what helped her propel is she was open to bringing in guys that knew that groove, that kind of soulful type of thing. And when she crossed that with the pop charts, it made everybody get up and dance, and she was just an automatic superstar overnight. I mean, it's like one of the smartest things she probably ever did in her career, I would think.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. All right, next one up for me. So this is maybe a little bit of a deep cut. It's what it feels like to be, what it feels like for a girl. And I just listened to this whole playlist, by the way, man. But on what it feels like to be a girl, I love that tune. You know, it's a more, again, I'm going to say it again. I say it every video, but it's kind of a more sensitive tune. And, you know, it's just so groovy. I mean, this is really when she's kind of in this electronic phase that she got into right around probably maybe late 90s into the 2000s, but sure in the 2000s. And this one came out in 2001. And I just really, I don't know much to say about it. I really like it. I mean, again, some people might think of it as a B-side, but I just really like this tune, dude.
Yeah.
Again, it's obviously personal to her, which makes it personal to the listener. And it's got some really cool grooves to it, man. I don't even know if you want, wasn't listening. I wasn't thinking about whether what I was hearing was like a bridge or anything like that in some of these songs, but one tune can be very diverse. and kind of take you into all these different places with her. And so this is one of those songs. And so, yeah, for that reason, I'm going to give it number 9. And it goes on my top 10 list because I just think this is such a cool, catchy song. So, What It Feels Like for a Girl.
Nice. Yeah, that was on music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're down to number 8. And number 8, I'm definitely going right back to a classic, which is just kind of that initial, this is what Madonna was going to be. This is what she was going to bring to the table. Kind of really stripped down. But I mean, Lucky Star
Yeah.
from 83. There's just something about that song that just really kind of shows this is what Madonna's going to be all about. And everything she does from this point is just going to be sprouts from this. And I think Lucky Star, and there's one more song actually that really fits that I'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, I think it's number 8. That's just one that, again, really kind of defines who she is as an artist to me, which, of course, was early on in her career here back in 83. So just another one of those nice kind of dancey songs, at the same time, slow tempo, just radio friendly, pop friendly, the whole 9. And it's just another one of those things that caught fire. So yeah, Lucky Star at number 8.
Yeah, that's a great one, dude. She kicked it off with a bang for sure, man. And
Yeah.
it's funny. That's the Madonna that I have tended to think about for a very long time. But she's so diverse and had so many different, personas and stuff like that. But yeah, those first 2 albums are so great. Even if she just did those, she would have been, she'd written
Right.
her name in history, and then she just totally, took off. But yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great pick.
It's like you think about the influences and everything, and it's just kind of not only just musically, but it's like, how much does that look like Pink? Or how much
Oh
does Pink
yeah.
look like her right there? It's like you would
Oh
swear.
yeah.
It's it's so weird.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all
100%.
right. What's your number 8?
So number 8 for me is another one off of music, and this is going to be the title track, Music.
Oh
And
yeah.
you talk about, being danceable and singable and all that stuff. And
Mhm.
and again, just taking what I loved her electronic phase. I know I kind of touched on this,
Mhm.
but it's like a lot of these songs are coming out of that era. And man, I don't know. It's just so cool, dude. Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I want to dance with my baby. And then that beat that comes in and stuff. It's crazy because it's so different, but it's also so Madonna at the same time, which that's what the great artists do. And so yeah, I mean, music. I just, I don't know what else to say about it, man. It had to go on
Yeah.
the list. And so I got it as number 8.
Yeah, that's a great one too. That just barely didn't make my list. Another fantastic one. All right, number 7. We're going back to an album I already showed all over already. Going back to this and Live to Tell.
Oh,
Again, just another fantastic track. One of her tracks that feels a little more mature, if you will. Like that was one of those songs that kind of told me, or told us, if you will, it's not just Lucky Star and Material Girl anymore. You know what I
yep.
mean? And she wasn't trying to be to anything in that song. Like she wasn't trying to be overly sexy or overly this. It was just a song that she felt and just delivered it in the way it should have been delivered, which was in kind of in that more mellow, not monotone, but what I'm kind of saying there. And yeah, I thought that was one of her first really songs that showed she had taken the next step of maturity in her music, so to speak. So
Yeah.
yeah, Live to Tell, fantastic. No problem putting that number 7 on my list.
Well, you nailed it. And I think that's why I elevate that album so much over her first 2, not because her first 2 aren't fun and
Mhm.
cool and introducing us to this great, new artist, but that album really is more mature, right? It
Yep.
really kind of took what we got in those first 2 records and not just elevated it, but almost like just took it to an entirely new level. And that's the thing about Madonna, let's just say it, is that a lot of artists take these steps to kind of mature over time. She took these leapfrogs every time. It wasn't like just
Mhm.
this little step. It was a big step whenever she kind of shifted gears and stuff. And the very first one, I think, is that album right there,
Yeah.
dude. And that song's phenomenal.
Yep. Totally agree.
All right. Next one up for me. I guess we're going number 7, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, wait, 10, 9, no, 6. We on 6 already. Okay. Oh, no, 7. So for me, number
Yeah.
7, this comes off the Ray of Light album, and the one that she worked on with William Orbit. And
Mhm.
I already was really into William Orbit's music, that stuff he was doing. And then so when they worked together, man, it was
Yeah.
a perfect storm. Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
And this album won a bunch of awards when it came out, and it took a while to make and all of this stuff. And it shows, dude. I love this album from 1998. And the song, and finally get to it here, is Drown World Substitute for Love.
Oh wow.
And this is one of those songs that it does what I mentioned before. What I love about music is it takes you on this whole trip, man. It's like it's one thing in the beginning, and then there's all these break beats that William Orbit's bringing in, and these cool synths that kind of they're waves almost. They go up and down while she's singing over it and everything. And I'm pretty sure the way they kind of worked was, he would sort of write a beat or he would bring stuff in. This is what I'm working on. She would start doing lyrics and everything. Then they'd kind of tie it up in a bow together. And I don't know, man. This album is so good. And this is a great song. If you guys haven't heard this, even if you're familiar with Ray of Light, check out Drown World Substitute for Love. It's so cool. It's that perfect mix of funkiness. It's Madonna doing her thing. It's William Orbit doing his thing. And anyway, I love it. So that's why it's number 7 for me.
Oh wow, that's actually one I got to go back and listen to because I'm not recalling it all off the top of my head. So I got to make a note to spend that tonight.
Ah, there we go.
All right, so now I think we're on number 6, and yeah, I think this was just on a soundtrack, but the song "I'll Remember."
Oh,
That's knocking on my door at number 6. And kind of a lot of what I just said about Live to Tell, same thing, kind of her going into a kind of a different phase and a little more mature and that type of thing. But I've always said that like that song is tied for one of my favorite choruses by Madonna. I think the way she
yep.
she delivers that, I'll remember things that you gave me now that I'm standing on my own. It blows me away every time I hear her deliver that. And it's so cool because like she's not really trying, like there's no effort in her singing or trying to hit notes. It's just whatever it is with the way that falls and everything. It's just something about that it's like that is the most beautiful chorus out of all the amazing music that you made. It does not get any better than that. And
Yeah.
like that alone propels it up my list with all the other, great aspects about the song. But that really was a cool time when Madonna was just kind of growing up a bit. That was kind of neat what she was doing there and how she was kind of coming into a slightly different version of her, like you were saying, that wasn't just the kind of the upbeat stuff that we were hearing in the first couple albums.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's going to come up on my list, so I'll talk about it there. But man, I mean, this is it's a phenomenal song, dude.
Mhm.
So I'll leave it at that.
All right, what's your number
Um,
6?
My number 6, another one off Ray of Light. And this might be another one that's going to feel like a B-side to people, but this is Little Star. And this is the one she wrote for her daughter.
Mhm.
And it's so good, dude. I mean, the best songs off of the album Ray of Light, and I think the whole thing's phenomenal, but are just so top notch. And again, just another personal tune, another sensitive tune and stuff, and just slower, so well done. Again, William Orbit's work, they were just it was a match made in heaven, man, with his electronic sensibilities and the way her vocals over the music create these new rhythms and harmonies and stuff. It's so cool, man. So anyway, yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's got some beautiful work from both of them. It's hard to even talk about that record without talking about William Orbit because he had so much to do with it. But so Little Star, that's the one that's going for me at number 6.
Nice. Another one I don't recall that well.
Oh, you might have to spin this whole record, dude, because
Yeah, I know you're helping me tonight. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, so now we're on number 5. And I think on number 5, I am going to go back to that beauty from 1983. And I'm going with the song Borderline off of number 5.
Old school, baby.
Another old school one, yeah. And the cool thing about that one too is that like when you like when you look at the songs Lucky Star off of this and Holiday and other songs that were kind of, big poppy and that type of thing. And Borderline was too. But the thing that I definitely like about it is it's one of Madonna's, especially in the early part of her career, one of her more sensitive songs. Like the better word is probably vulnerable. Because like with so much of what she did, she was kind of doing an empowerment type of thing. Like even with the Like a Virgin and everything else that was coming out, like she was selling herself, not, well, you know what I mean? It's like the whole sex appeal about what she was doing at the time. And so like just the lyrics of that song and the storytelling and even like the video of it, it was one of the few places where I felt like early on you saw her as a vulnerable younger girl as opposed to I'm the sexy pop star. And that always sticks out, even in a song that is as radio friendly, popish, and video friendly as that song was. So so that's definitely one that still sticks out for me. And Borderline, that's going to be my number 5.
I love you going to the old school, man, because that's and everything you said is dead on, dude. All right, next one up for me as we go down the number 5 now. So we're over halfway, or we're halfway through. And this one, again, I'm going back to Ray of Light on this one. And to me, this is because it's number 5. This is my favorite one off of Ray of Light, and it's Frozen. I love the song Frozen. I love the harmony. You mentioned it before. I love the harmony in the chorus. It's so good. And she was so good at that. And again, a lot of it has to do with the collaborations where she just hooked up with some people that would write some music for her that it was so perfect for her. And this is one like that. I forget the guy that wrote this with her. A lot of people, average person would probably not have heard of them, but anyway, it's a great tune. It's a great album. Frozen's my favorite song off Ray of Light, and I love this album. And so that's saying something. And it's just, I just take you right to the harmony in the chorus, man. It's so good.
Yeah, that's a fantastic one. And I love that video too, man. Kind of that grayish kind of video with that black hair that she had.
So
just her performance in it. It just so matched the song so well.
Yeah,
that's a great one. All right, so now we're on number 4. All right.
Yep.
And number 4, we're still staying early, but we'll bump up about a year or so and go to a little Like a Virgin, but not the song Like a Virgin. I'm going with the song Dress You Up is the song I'm going with. And that's probably one that's always going to hold a place for me because that really was my first Madonna experience. Was that video of her kind of doing concert footage. And I always remember the 2 backup dancers that were behind her in that entire video. And just like, the way they were dancing and everything, they were like really capturing the energy of the song and the type of song that it was and everything. And just all of that coming together was my first, this is that woman that's called Madonna. So, it's always going to kind of hold a very high place in my Madonna world, no matter how I start to like something else that much more. But yeah, one of my favorite videos by her because it was so simple with that basic concert footage and, Dress You Up, number 4 on my list.
So cool, dude. Yeah, those are the nostalgic picks, man. Those you start going old school like that. All right, I don't know. I mean, maybe have we even overlapped on one song yet?
I don't think so. I think there's one to come, but not yet.
Yeah, there's a few to come here, and we're getting. I think we're at number. What are we on? 4 right now,
number
right?
4. Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think you picked this one.
What was it?
I picked "Cherish" off "Like a Prayer."
Nice.
So I mean, hey, we talk about MTV all the time, and it's like this song, dude, or this video, man. Yeah. To this day, my favorite Madonna video, one of my favorite videos of all time, is just but the song is also so cool. What's cool about this album and this one and True Blue is there's these electronic bass lines. I don't know who wrote them, but man, they're so funky and groovy, and you want to airplay to them, but they're also super. One of the great things about music is like being surprised that you can't always guess what's coming. And those bass lines are not obvious. I mean, they're fun and they're funky and all this stuff, but it's like he goes up when you think it's going to go down and vice versa. And anyway, it's fantastic. And this is one of those songs, Cherish. I love it. It's a great song. I gotta admit though, the video, had a little something to do with this one. Had a little something. So yeah, man. Number 4 for me, Cherish off Like a Prayer.
Yeah, another great one that barely missed my list.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. All right, so now we're down to number 3, and this is really kind of an easy one too. And we're going off of this album right here, and it's the song "Rain."
Yeah.
And see, I'm starting to really I wasn't paying that much attention. I'm really starting to see that pattern of those slow tempo, kind of monotony delivery type of things. She just did it so well. And it's like it, I don't know, and to be able to do that and make a song so moving, and kind of what I was saying about like the maturity that I felt from like when I was talking about the other song earlier. I think the thing about Rain is, as much as Madonna tried to do, she did so much of her sexiness to sell the image and the feeling of the song and all of that. Rain is her sexiest song to me. And she's not really talking about things that are like, it's not justify my love or erotic or that type of thing. But again, it's just something about the way that she delivers, not even the chorus, but the actual verses, like the way she's delivering that. It's just, this may sound kind of weird, but it's something like, if a woman is really digging you, that is what she sounds like inside. Like that's what's going on inside of her, is the way Madonna is delivering that song. And so something about that just screams like, whew, that's just all woman coming at you right there. And like it's it's a weird thing to try to put into words, but it's just like that is a woman that's right here with you, and it's just opening up herself to you, and you feel it in the way she delivers that. And like I said, to me, her sexiest song, and it falls right at number 3.
Very well said.
Weird, but...
No, I love it. I love the way you think about that, dude, because you're right. And yeah, it didn't make my list. It easily could have. It kind of escaped me because I didn't want to. We didn't see each other's list, right? We wrote them in isolation and then we share them. So it's like, when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I could have easily picked that one. So easily. Okay, so we're actually top 3. So that was your number 3, right?
Yeah.
All right, so top 3 and number 3 for me, and you mentioned it, dude. Open Your Heart.
Yes.
This is another one. Great bass line, just fantastic tune, and it almost kind of, to me, it's almost like a spiritual cousin, whatever you want to call it, to my last song, Cherish. I just love these. This one's off True Blue. Maybe my second favorite song on True Blue, man. That's such a great record, as I've already stated. But yeah, man, I mean, Open Your Heart. I love this. It's got the way it kicks in and stuff with that, that beat in the beginning, that it just kind of almost stumbles you right into the track.
Yeah.
And you're just in, and you're off, man. It's so fun. It's so cool. It's iconic. I think this song, when you hear it, you're in the 80s, and yeah, man, it's number 3 for me. This is one of the reasons I put True Blue at the very top.
Nice. All right, so we both agreed on that one. So that made our list.
Our first one that we agreed on.
Right. It's kind of weird.
I know.
All right, so now we're at the top 2. So number 2 on my list is coming off of this album, the Immaculate Collection. And it has to come off of this album because it's the song Like a Prayer. But it's not Like a Prayer like the studio version on the regular studio album. It's kind of like a remixed version on the Immaculate Collection. And I can still remember to this day, cruising the boulevard back in what year was that? Maybe 89, 90, maybe 91, somewhere around there. There's this guy that had a red Camaro, right, with the big windshield in the back, and he had 2 punch 12s and a punch 75 amplifier. And the thing just boomed out of, just just shook everywhere you went. And it just those 2-punch 12s is all it took. But I remember the first time he played that song, Like a Prayer, that remix version. And I just remember my mind being absolutely blown. It was just it's nothing like the dance element or whatever of the original version. It's just this bass beat starts in it, and it just starts going this doom, 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 doom. And it's just a totally and completely different song. But I was floored by it from day one. And to this day, like I said, it's still one of my top 2 favorite songs with that particular version. And if you haven't heard it before, again, just stream or check out the Immaculate Collection. And it was actually a reason why when I got my first CD player, I think I just told you a few minutes ago before we started the video, the first CD I ever got was Madonna's Immaculate Collection. And it was because of that song. It was like, I immediately have to have that.
I love that. I love that you still have that, dude. This is a man that holds on to his stuff, man.
And do you remember that version from the Immaculate?
Well, I was going to say, dude, I need to go back and listen because I don't know. I don't know if I have heard it.
Oh, so different. You have to check it out. And I'm almost guaranteed knowing you that you're going to love it to death.
Okay.
It's because of the stuff that I know you love. So yeah, definitely check it out.
I'm checking it out, dude, for sure.
All right. What's your number 2?
All right. My number 2, you mentioned it, dude. Live to Tell off True Blue. My favorite song off True Blue.
Nice.
And I mean, dude, so from the film, right? At Close Range with Sean Penn, which I recently watched, maybe, I don't know, last year or something, and stands up in my opinion, although it is a dark movie, man. It's brutal. It is brutal. Very brutal, but man, and the thing about this song is that my understanding of it is that the tune, the music was written already for the movie. I've already forgotten some of this, but I don't remember if they were not going to use it until Madonna got her hands on it and wrote lyrics for it. But whatever it was, she wrote the lyrics for it. If you watch the film, the entire backing score is this song, but it's like different things. It's kind of like, I don't know. It'll just take different parts of the song and maybe change the melody a little bit or something. You know, like if you go, John Williams did that a lot. Like you'll go watch E.T. or Raiders of the Lost Ark or Star Wars. You'll hear the theme, but kind of redone. That's how this movie is. And I'm telling you, you're very aware of it. It's like Live to Tell is the background to that movie, but in a good way. Anyway, I digress. Live to Tell. Great song. I love it. I think it's one of the more iconic 80s tunes of all time with that slow synth that starts the song. Live to Tell. Great song. I love it. Number 2 on my list.
Nice. All right. So I guess we're at number 1.
Number 1.
And this was actually the easiest pick. Didn't even have to think about it. I was like, this is number 1. Like a Prayer is number 2. Figure out all the rest. And number 1 on my list. Get Into the Groove, or Into the Groove, I guess is. Man, that song. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think that song is, for me, that song is everything that Madonna is captured in that song for me. I think it's one of the ultimate dance tracks of all time. Like, it's just one that if it comes on, I don't care where I'm at. I could be in a funeral, and if someone's phone rings and starts playing and getting the groove, it's like, I'm sorry, I got to get up and dance. It is, it is the ultimate dance track. Like there's nothing more that I could ask out of a dance song, like one that I want to hear in the club more than probably any other song. And the thing that always really gets me is there's a number of different versions that are out there. And we might have talked about this a long time ago, but there's this one specific version where towards the end of the song, you know, where she sings, "Now I Know You're Mine."
Yeah.
She'll sing it 3 times where she says, "Now I know you're mine. Now I know you're mine. Now I know you're mine." And on the 4th one, she goes up to a, "Now I know you're mine." It goes up really high and then comes back to the regular on the lat. That just blows my mind every time I hear it. I don't know what is so magical about that little sequence and her doing that change on that one "Now I Know You" mine and coming back, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, give me a freaking dance
It's the
floor
small
and a
things, baby. It's the
it
small things.
really is. It really is. And even more so, I can narrow it down to that 10 or 15 seconds. That's my favorite 15 seconds of Madonna ever, entire career
Nice.
across everything. And I don't know what it is about that, but it blows my mind, and it just absolutely makes that song my absolute favorite. Not even thinking about it, that was automatically number one.
I love it, dude. Every time you talk about it, man, I love it. I gotta check that out, dude. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. When you sing it like that, I go, oh yeah, I've heard that, of course. But I don't know. Maybe I haven't. I need to check it out.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
only on certain versions. Like there's so many like CDs, and like on the studio album version, you don't get it. But I have a 45 that does it. I think it does it on the You Can Dance compilation there. But
yeah.
so many versions don't have it in there. They shorten it and totally cut it out. I'm just like, it's the best thing she's ever done in her entire career. You're cutting it out. Are you kidding me?
Uh, awesome, dude. Great
That's my
pick,
number.
man. What a list. What a list.
Indeed.
All
All right,
right.
let's hear it, man.
Here's my number one. And I think it's on your list too. Number one is going to be I'll Remember
Nice.
from the With Honors motion picture. I was listening to it again today. It is so freaking good. Talk about the harmonies in the core. Wait, no,
Yeah, in the chorus.
chorus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of them, man, where it's like it's that backing music and how those like
Mhm.
repeated synths almost. I was looking at the wiki and they call it like a heartbeat. It is kind of like that. These like synths that are kind of like bouncy or whatever you want to call it, like almost
Right.
staccato, and they go up and down, and the harmony over her under her vocals is just so perfect, immaculate,
Mhm.
immaculate. Exactly the way you talked about that last song, dude. Exactly how I feel
Mhm.
about this one. It's so freaking good. And the real good news is, if you like this song, is that the single version, which nobody go out and buy this on vinyl till I get my copy, but there's the single 12-inch has like 3 remixes by William Orbit, who makes an appearance, obviously, working on that other album that I talked about. Well, this is years before that. And so he took this song and remixed it, and it's even better. I mean, I had it on repeat earlier today, knowing we were going to talk about this, man. And every time I'd hear it, I'll remember it kept creeping up my list until it finally landed at number one. So yeah, I mean, I'll remember. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It's another one of those songs that co-wrote the song. Richard Page was the co-writer on this one.
Mhm.
And just nailed it with her, man. Just nailed it. So anyway, I'll remember my favorite Madonna song. It's at number one for me.
Heck yeah, totally got your back on that, man. Awesome, awesome track.
Whew, man, what a couple of lists, dude. I mean, it is living proof that Madonna just, man, was not, we all know she wasn't a one-hit wonder, but I mean, she went on to do so many different things in so many different styles, and going through the decades, not just the 90s, but into the 2000s and
Yeah,
beyond. And man, it's all, there's something to offer off all those albums, man. So there's really, I can't think of an album she put out that doesn't have something to offer. And at least of her big ones. Yeah.
yeah,
So anyway, man, just a great reminder.
yeah, I totally agree. I mean, just the fact that we only had like 3 or 4 that crossed on that list, I mean, like, that in of itself just kinda says, or just a testament to her career. I mean, it's like I said, I may not like her personally, but if you try to deny what she did musically and as a pop star, you're a fool. I mean, it's freaking Madonna. It's freaking Madonna.
I mean, come on. I go back to it. It's a one name artist. We got Elvis, we got Prince, we got Madonna. I mean, look, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. But
Yeah,
yeah, man.
great list.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up, man. You've been here. You stuck through. You got all these great Madonna songs to go make a playlist of and listen to now. Drop your favorites in the chat. Don't forget to subscribe. This is a new channel. This comes a spin-off, if you will, It's kind of like Three's Company had that spinoff, right? This is our spinoff, right? So, yeah, Turntable Tales. So definitely drop us a like, drop us a comment, drop us a subscribe. We would very much appreciate it. Any final words about Madonna, dude?
Music speaks for itself. If you don't know any of those songs we talked about, go check them out. Just got to check them out. You'll get it.
I'm gonna go listen to Rain again. Just missed my list.
Yeah, I know. There's almost like this little piece of me that we're not going to do it, but almost wants to go through and talk about all the songs that we left off.
I know.
Like, we didn't get any Material Girl. And just, I mean, that's like the list. Probably another 15 songs we could add just right there. I mean,
easily. Yep,
yeah,
for
Madonna,
sure. All right,
man.
Madonna. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one, guys.